Studio.
It's like there's like a Simpsons serial of like something O, and I can't remember what it was. I guess there are lots of O cereals anyway.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh, face. There's Cheerios.
Well,
There's honey. There's honey nut Cheerios. There's
Honey
O's.
Nut.
Yeah, honey nut Cheerios are fucking amazing.
You like the nut, do you?
I like the honey. I like my honey.
Mm.
Oh shit! I think we're live.
You didn't
Hi,
know?
everybody.
What? What?
No, I didn't. I didn't hit go
Oh
live at
my
all.
god. That'd be
Well,
annoying.
welcome back. Welcome back.
And you know what's entirely unintentional, but I love the synergy of this. And it might cause some problems, so be ready for some problems. But I've spent the entire day prepping, as you can see, as a plethora of very pretty things. So
Yes.
either way, your support will matter to us.
There's some nice ones. Fuck. It's gonna be great.
So, interestingly, and this happened, the news came out about 35 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
On the not Twitter, that today, let me find the chat for you all fine people, because do listen up.
Listen up, man.
Let's get the chat. Waiting for the chat to be up. Yes, I was very teasing, wasn't I? There? I'm teasing you all.
Yes. What are we talking about?
There it is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what happened about, I guess, 40 minutes ago now is that ChatGPT just changed their AI image model from 1.0 to 2.0.
I've had that for a while, I think.
You might have, but it wasn't worldwide and it wasn't announced formally. There was leaks,
Oh.
like people have shown stuff about it. I'm getting several images that look like something you sent last week. So they might have done sort of stupid non-rollouts. And the video I watched was quite in depth. They're very proud of their text generation and their multi-image within an image with text that's readable, which sounds a lot like some stuff you sent last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's their big thing. Now they are talking different content moderation, so we'll see. I've already had a few blowback no's. As you can see, I've done quite a lot of generations. So these all might be inadvertently the brand new AI 2.0, which is why I told you earlier that they were feeling a bit different because my second one was quite.
Yeah.
They're doing a different thing. I thought it was just I created a keyword that I thought was going to do something, which I thought was it. So different algorithm. They're very proud of it. They're promising a lot of cool things.
Nice.
But maybe more content moderation. I don't know. We'll see. I've got plenty here. But they're promising that this new model, it doesn't just create an image. It thinks about the image to create it. That's an important clarification. It can search the web. It can do intuitive thinking. So for copyright, it could be terrible because then it'll know what this is. It's like, well, okay, fine. But it might, be better because it won't be quite as nonsense. So yeah, we'll see. This is literally today. I was prepping for this live and then that happened. So, but I have a lot of very interesting stuff here. And it kept it very consistent. A lot of interesting stuff. It's different art style, notably. But yeah, so we might have walked ourselves into. And remember, Stuart, this was yesterday's live, and ChatGPT was down.
Yeah, this was going to be yesterday. Yeah.
So I'm assuming they had to turn the platform off to do this. So we walked ourselves into the revolution that might be, So future us, when we go back and say, when did ChatGPT 2.0 come out? You'll say today. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, sweet. And we're here to capitalize.
Well, you are.
And show you some cool shit.
Straight with this thumbnail picture, I picked it because it was cool. I mean, no sell what I've done, but what do you think? What people start thinking what they want, because you guys know YouTube channel and your PayPal, and hopefully, what do you think of this design first of all?
I love it. And when I first saw it, I was like, that's really impressive. And now looking at the other ones you've got here, which you guys will see at some point, yeah, that's really incredible. And it makes perfect sense, like design-wise and lineage-wise. And
I mean, remember, I'm feeding images every time, right? It's about colliding two things. So it's pulled details. It's not remembering these details. But for me, it's how they're integrating or not integrating. So obviously that's captain's yacht from, or the Wave Rider, no, Aero Shuttle from Intrepid class, and the Future Shuttle from Voyager from Endgame. And it has just shoved the two together. But
Yes.
it's sleeked out the Aero Shuttle. It's done different things with the warp coils a bit. It's changed all the shapes a little bit. It's just a bulk set of things. I was very keen in this version, although I'm going to have to reset the new chat because it's had a bit of a hiccup. To try and not just go, you know, please design for me a phone watch. Yeah, thanks. You did do that,
Yeah.
GBT, but and there's one in here that I don't know if actually there's a Ferengi mixed with a shuttle, and it's like, yes, that's what it is. Thanks for that. So I'm trying to talk it into being a 50-50 kind of collab. And there's some fun ones up here. There's some nonsense up here, but there's some fun stuff up here. So do recommend ships. You guys know the drill. I'm going to start sharing, but this is a really good chance. You guys can literally experiment with us live, creating maybe some new cool things. I will say I did one of these ships that is locked in this the batch up these up there. I paid Banana, which is the other service, to create full orthos on, and they're freaking impressive. So that when we get to there, that'll come up, and you can do it for any ship. You can say make orthographics. That'll be a higher tier on the PayPal because we actually got to pay to use it. But oh man, tease, sim it.
Yeah, well, you guys are in charge. You suggest the ships that we put together, and we'll do it. We'll create it. We'll see what you guys can come up with, and have some fun doing it. Hopefully, but yeah, we're looking forward to this. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell icon to all, and don't forget to PayPal in. PayPal is 2 for 1. You get to pick 2 mashups. Super chat is just 1 per $5. So combine 2 ships with $5, or combine 4 ships, or 2 ships and 2 ships with $5 on PayPal. That's how it works. Anyway, we're here to experiment and do a few fun, cool things. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and have a good time in the process. We hope so. We hope to have a good time as well. And look forward to seeing you guys, step up to the plate. Anyway. Join the channel. There's a join option down there on YouTube that helps us out too, or head on over to Patreon/Trekyards, where you can also help us out over there on a monthly basis. It all helps out, and we appreciate you guys, even just in the chat, man, hanging out, talking. Really looking forward to seeing. You should see some of the ones that I'm looking at right now on screen. Some really great stuff, but we want your ideas as well. You guys always think of things that we necessarily wouldn't think of. So we're gonna have a good discussion regardless. But if you can help out the channel and support us and get your own creations out there, we'd really appreciate that. So please do that. Also, there are links down below to the Teespring and the Dashery store. So check those out. Some cool Trekyards merch as well as some other stuff. And we want you guys to take advantage of that if you can. So anyways, we'll get into it as soon as Sam's done here. I'm going to get this working behind me because it's an older iPad, you see. So it's not necessarily up to date and can't really be updated. So it doesn't really work 100% as it should. It's a whole thing, but it's fine. You guys don't even notice what's behind me half the time, do you? Do you like the L-cars? Let me know. Anyways, yeah, looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, and looking forward to having a good time hanging out with you guys here on today's live. So please participate, as it were. Good news, my Tomy refit came in today, so there will be a review coming up on that very shortly. It is pretty awesome. I'll leave it at that. So check out my personal channel and subscribe over there if you haven't already, because it'll be over there. And yeah. All right. Hopefully Sam will be back in a second here. Let's see. Michael Skyros just jumping in to hit the like during the live. Back to work. Here I go. Live long and prosper, gentlemen. And thanks as always. Thank you, Michael. Live long and prosper. Enjoy your time at work if that's possible. And we'll see you later. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. Oh shit, Sam's back.
Hello. Hello. And as I tease, there's lots that I've got prepped. So if you just want to see one that we've already pre-made, just say show a pre-made one, or as in with the super chat. If you haven't got any good ideas, and just say show one of the buffer, and we'll bring them out because I worked all day to generate a few, so that we wouldn't be. We
Oh, the
have
first one I want to pull in to look at because hell yeah.
Okay. Stuart's up first. Stuart Foley, super chat's $5 by the PayPal. What? No, by the PayPal super chat. These are one. Thank you, Stuart. What do you want to bring in, or have me do?
I will bring it in right now.
It's not
Here it
very
comes.
convoluted. I do apologize.
You guys have to guess what ships
Oh
you
God,
combined here.
so many. I don't think I'm gonna remember. Oh.
Captain Proton's Aero Shuttle.
Yeah.
Bruh. That's amazing.
And in fairness, Paris could totally do that.
Yeah.
He could do some kind of holodeck program of like, I need something familiar, but it has to get a warp, or an alien see it from his brain. So, oh, I've been doing the aerial hard to this, and yeah, and it's absolutely both, but also neither, because it's definitely longer than the original version was of either. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I am very impressed with this one. This one that stood out to me instantly when I looked at the lineup we have here. So,
Yes, as I said, this is in theory the second AI generation version of ChatGPT. I do think it feels more cohesive. Well, that said, if you look closely, it feels more like painted, like brushstrokes of it. It's not understood the texturing. Like the big details seem more cohesive, the small details seem to be less cohesive. I say that, but look at the back fin. There's reflection on it.
Yeah.
And it got the delta pretty much right, and the protons were pretty much right. So it did keep things consistent pretty much.
It'd be cool if we put a delta inside the little the Captain Proton symbol.
Yeah. Well, someone could super that if they want. We're not above that kind of thing. Do you like the fins on the warp engines, the additional fins to fin with the rest? With that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Normally I wouldn't, but it really works on this one. So.
And they go faster fins.
They absolutely are. Yes.
What do you guys think? Vote now and yeah, put in. Ooh. Oh, okay. We've got our first one. Thank you so much. Oh. Ah, oh my god, everything's happening. Stop. Calm down. Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
No, you never will.
But no, this is a great success. Yeah, and it's something that Tom would come up with if he was in like some kind of, yeah, like you said, aliens had infected his mind and he could create anything he wanted essentially. It's like, let's combine the best of both. Yeah, I love that. Which he kind of did with the Delta Flyer anyway. He's got the tactile controls and stuff. So
yeah, it's definitely an aliens made him do something, or it's like Future Imperfect, where it's like this is what your favorite ship was gonna be, not realizing that he's so in love with the design concept that it never actually happened, guys. You, what are you doing? It's so real that it's wrong. That was cool.
It is cool. It's very cool.
And remember, any of these for $10 on the PayPal, we can orthographic and then submit that so everyone can see. So it will then, a different program will take the single image, extrapolate all the views, and that, I've got one, the buffer is pretty impressive. Now, not every time's going to work, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna start a new chat line to do what we first did. So if you want to read that one out, I will prompt it.
Yeah, so Tab Extra throws in 200 Krona, so thank you so much. He says, I would love a Star Trek and Honorverse hybrid, Galaxy class and a Nike class from Honorverse. I don't know what Honorverse is, so. But we will do that. We will get that going for you. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You can see why out of this lineup, that's the one that stood out to me. Because the other ones are very well done, actually. Very Star Trek-y. This one, of course, has the interesting Captain Proton vibe.
Okay, so with this, like I said, with this all day, and I can imagine they as they updated, their things aren't quite going as they expected. But this last chat log, I tried 3, and they all said that goes against our content policy. And it's like, good, okay. Which is funny because it goes against, like, I don't want to pull us back up to the top, so don't get rid of
Yep.
them. But I say that. I asked it to combine like a Connie and something else because I was trying to do lots of Federation ships for you guys. And then I just said this abstractly, make a photo reel this, and it made this. So I don't know if content policy is really, you know, because that's also quite good. So just saying.
So quick.
Oh.
I'm talking to somebody who you might know,
Oh,
and
goodness.
somebody that works for a company that
Oh,
starts
good.
with a T and ends with Y.
You can talk to them
And
while I will.
he just asked me right this second. I need your help.
Okay.
Name 5 ships you'd like to see next.
In Trek?
I already put Miranda, Bird of Prey, and the Phoenix from G-Force, which we've already talked about.
Oh, it's in general. Oh, I mean, Gould Mothership would be cool. I'd totally have all those on display. Sorry guys, tangent for a second. Oh, well, White Star or no, Babylon 5 herself, the actual station. That'd be displayable. And it's a station, not ship. That'd be definitely one I'd display. Oh, BSG Viper and the new one. That's just me. I've always liked the Jai Starfighter from Attack of the Clones. I think that's rather spiffy. I'm trying to think of the ones that I would display.
What about Star Trek ships?
Yeah, Star Trek ships. Have they thought about doing the Connie yet? Delta Flyer with a cockpit inside. A little ramp you can pull down.
It'd probably be 350 scale though. So.
Well, okay, that might be a little too big. Okay. I mean, Excelsior is obvious because that's such a pretty ship.
It's big though.
Oh yeah.
It's about 5 feet.
I mean, it would be funny to have a Borg cube and have all the lighting, to have it be just subtly green. That would be an impressive piece, and it would be very small because of the scale. Anyway, there you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and it's funny because this has obviously got David Tennant, but not David Tennant.
Yeah.
So it knows exactly what I'm going for, while not providing the because I mean you can't really copyright a suit, can you? Yeah. But yeah, do you want to bring in a new one while I do the PayPal one, which I will start doing. And yes, Amazing Music is very good as well. So I've got the first one that's been submitted, but I want to try and get some of a buffer. Okay, so I'm gonna
bring in this one because it matches our thumbnail somewhat. I really like this a lot. This is an incredibly cool mashup, but I don't know what you mashed it up with. You got the speedboat shuttle, and
some of these early ones, they're not what. Okay, sure, you're these two things combined, but you know what? Doesn't mean you're not kind of sexy. Imagine if that was the fighter and Prodigy, which was okay. Imagine if this was the fighter and Prodigy.
Yeah.
That looks more Trek to me. Just saying.
This is fantastic. Yeah, this is way better than the ones in Prodigy.
Because it's so damn aggressive, but also it's got just.
What do you mix it with?
Oh, I don't remember. I think it's Type 9 and something else.
Well, obviously, I'm trying to figure out what the something else is.
No, it's the future shuttle because of the sleek curve of the under. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, maybe. Well, maybe. The Ferengi Marauder. That's the back.
What?
Well, because the brown.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm glad it just didn't stick them together. Like this is
one of them did. We'll get there.
This is a cohesive looking design. This is amazing, actually.
And
I'm gonna send Chris a picture of this for this. This next.
With what's authors, let me know. Oh God. Yeah. Goodness. Well, how do you give me the Trekyards design version, as in, what give me the review as if you're doing the Trekyards, and where are the phaser strips and what's it missing, and because there's a lot of cool stuff, but is it logical at all?
Doesn't look like any phaser strips at all, but on a small fighter, I don't mind that. There would be weapons ports of some kind, like emitters.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see the back of it, though. I would hope there's a blue glow around the back. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, everything here works, man. This looks really, really impressive.
Yeah.
And would the cockpit be I don't know if it's single person, but I could imagine like
I'll give it several people.
2 people in the front there, and then 2 at each side, kind of like the runabout size.
I would just steal the runabout set, yeah.
Yeah.
And make a new CGI glass bit. That's how I would frame that. No, it's cool. I mean, I would probably modify the warp and Bassard bit. So there's like but they're both. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'd turn the inner one to be nacelles and no Bassards, but the Bassards are quite cool. I don't know. Or maybe Pulse Fate. I don't know. There's so many choices. It's quite good.
Yeah, those could be weapons. You can make those weapons for sure. Yeah. Well, you could do it. You could do it either way. You could turn the inner things into weapons, or you could turn the outer red parts into beam emitters. Like you could. There's a lot of potential there, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, it's and it's almost too aggressive, but not.
No, it's not at all. It's fantastic. It's a really nice design.
Okay, so we've got the first one, although already the second one has already been said no. So if you want to pull that out.
Okay, so this is tab extras.
It's the PayPal, the super chat.
Okay, so the Galaxy class and the Nike class from Honorverse.
I mean, we don't need to know what the Galaxy class looks like because we all know it's there. Photoshop.
Yeah, it's not showing up for me, man.
Right, there's the combination, and it's incredibly phallic. You're welcome.
What? Well, and it's in black and white.
That old.
The one that Captain Proton vibe we started with.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, to me, it's an interesting design. Doesn't say Star Trek really. I do see where the Galaxy class elements are, but yeah.
Yeah, so the other ship, which I'll bring in a second, has done a very good job replicating, and a new angle, which is kind of cool because it, abstract knowledge. But it's definitely just sort of taken the Galaxy saucer and shoved it on top of the other ship. But in fairness, it does now have nacelles, kind of, so that is something. But what's it done to our baby girl's nacelle rim? Because what is happening? Why is it all destroyed and weird? Don't like it.
Oh, I don't know. Is Tab Extra
There's
happy
the
with
original.
this? Tab Extra says, "What the fuck?"
Yes. There's the original. There's a very faithful job at that.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, well. Is it one of those sideways moving ships? Yeah, like is the front, the long side facing towards us, maybe? Don't know. I kind of, well, I'm gonna say I doubt it, but in space it doesn't matter. So don't know the Honorverse. Sorry, Tab Extra. Yeah, hold on 1 second.
And I've got to obviously negotiate with the stuff, so I'm going to be less focus on that quite a bit, guys. So keep putting in more things, but if I talk less, that's because I've got to do all this work at the same time, guys.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do over there, so we're going to vamp for him. All right, so Tab Extra, you not happy? You're like, what the fuck?
I like it. Just knowing that it's, I mean, because that's the thing, right? New model, it's really accurately kept the original design and modified the angle. Even the text is correct. It's actually crisper than the original image, right? I don't mind the nacelles. But it's definitely butchered the a saucer. Hmm. But we're going to have to get used to this new model and what it's asking. Because I feel like the problem with this sort of thing is that we're asking for really creative things, which is why I like, when we do these, the simplicity of this plus this. You know, just put two lines together, because then whatever it comes up with, it's probably going to be something to talk about versus very specific criterion. You know, like, give this 3 photon torpedo pods. It'll be like, And it's like, why are they just crap in it? Don't know. I mean, I know this was a combination one, but you gotta kind of work around it. But I do now have I have 2 for the next one because the first one's weird, so I'm going to give you both.
That's the PayPal.
Yep. Although I guess get 2 for the first one, so you're welcome. We like our regulars, so.
All right, let's see what the PayPal is. I haven't even looked at it yet, so there's that. Okay, we got Derek. First ship, take the concept of the Nebula condensed galaxy class with nacelles pointing down and do the same with the original Excelsior.
First on the left, second on the right.
Oh, okay, so the first one is on the left there. The second one he wants is the Valdor, but enclose the wing underneath and make a nose section taller to look more like a modernized Derridex warbird.
We'll see what it says to that.
So these are the same ship then, okay? Is that
yeah,
right?
the first one, it just sort of, I put the images together to do this, and it's like, it did something else.
Well, it carried over the black and white from the last one.
Wow. And I said simply the prompt and just gave her the Excelsior. But what do you think? Because it's definitely, you know, again, mimicked some things. And what do you think? Is it your new favorite ship, Stuart? Be honest.
No. 100% no. So the upper left one, just imagine that being the front. So you got the Bizarre Collectors there, and you got the saucer back as opposed to leading, which is kind of interesting. Book series, but not, based on real stuff, but not, right?
It's like a
kind
famous
of the vibe I get.
It's like a famous movie as the Daedalus, as almost they had the Daedalus from Stargate as the front cover, but it's like, I mean, it's like 82% the Daedalus. You stole it. It's like, yeah. Oh,
Ryan K says this is unrelated, but I thought I'd say saw something about you getting hitched, Commander. Congrats. Yes, he is indeed getting his
thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot.
The other one on the lower right is interesting in the fact that I can see what it tried to do to make a nebula, but the back end falls down quite a bit. It just, nothing really works about that. Even the attachment point of the nacelles.
Wow, that was harsh. Nothing about it works. What a wow. Ow.
Well, I want to be honest.
I know. It's like you failed at everything in your life. Oh.
Well, I know that, but I don't need to be reminded of it. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm here to do. I've got to do something, Stuart. I'm not busy enough, you know.
I know. So yeah, it's it looks like it might have four nacelles.
Or 3.
Or 3. 3 would be interesting.
3 would be interesting,
of course.
Yeah.
But I don't like how it falls off at the back. I wish there was a build-up of something of some kind, but it's interesting. It's not, I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
It's like the drink that Data has.
Like, yeah.
I hate it! More? Yes! Give me more of the booze. Do you want to kill the one left again, just so we can stretch the one, because it's actually higher res images as well, which is kind of lovely, and it has done a lot of the detailing. Let me make that bigger for you. So it's kept the saucer identical, basically, but it's done a new secondary hull line, but I don't hate it. Like, it's tried to make sense of all the shapes.
Yeah, I think it's incorporated the rear of the secondary hull in there.
This could totally be a dumb-looking, let's be honest, part of the DS9 Kit Bash fleet, Wolf 359. You know, I'm not sure exactly what pylon that would be. But it's like, yeah, we'll just do that, and we'll do a nacelle behind, and maybe there's a actually
And
no, there's probably a nacelle attachment point where the deflector is. It's like one goes that way, and then two are attached.
yeah,
Yeah.
is it dumber than the Jaeger class though? That's the question.
No.
It's more unique. It doesn't have the issues that the Jaeger does. Although I could see a pod being attached there at the back, which would definitely help the look for me. And it'd be cool to have three nacelles, honestly, lower slung nacelles.
I
So,
actually don't think it's. I think it's actually more smart than the Jaeger. Because
oh, it is. It is way
yeah.
smarter than the Jaeger.
I'm so sorry, but also because this all makes it doesn't make sense, but at least it's scaled, logically making not sense. What do you guys think?
Yes. Yeah. Like this one, I would have accepted as okay, they kit bash something together. It looks different enough, but it doesn't raise all the issues that the Jaeger class does, which is the scaling thing, right? So, yeah.
Exactly.
Let us know what you guys think. Trenton Bennett says this is not dumber than the Jaeger. It's true. You are correct, sir.
That's impressive. Oh, actually, I dare somebody to $5 like fix the Jaeger class.
It wouldn't know the problems though.
Well, but what if it did? Am I right?
But it wouldn't.
I know it wouldn't, but what if it did?
Right. Okay, just let me know when it's time to read the next super chats.
No, put in one of ours. Give me the.
Yep.
There's many.
Just checking PayPal again just to make sure.
Ooh, Bird Print Delphi is a good one. I'm spoiling, but I'm spoiling.
All right, so let's pull in one of the pretty mad ones. Which
a lot to choose from.
This one I really like as well. This
Mm.
seems like one of the early design concepts that Doug did for the Enterprise. NX-01 that had a ring, right?
Yeah.
It's a combination. And it all works. The ring's kind of redundant with the warp nacelles, but at the same time, it's also backup and or power generation or something. Like you could come up with something. And this design works beautifully. I like the hull color. I like the long struts there.
Am I making you fall in love with things on this live that are meant to be abominations? Yeah. You're like, oh, I like it. Nerfs or buzz.
This is nice. Like it. Dude, this is great. What's the ship you combined it with? So one was one of the Vulcan Trekyard, probably.
I mean, it's obvious, Stuart, because of two factors. Come on, you can guess it. Come on.
1764. I mean, that's what?
Uh-huh.
I got nothing. I was gonna say Miranda.
What's the text, buddy? What's the text?
Well, I'm not zooming in on it.
Oh.
It's smaller on my screen because I have to fit Defiant.
Yes. The Connie. Enterprise.
Oh.
Look at the bastards. Yeah. Yeah, so you were super on point.
That's a good combination then, because it didn't.
Yep.
It didn't just. It incorporated both the white and the Vulcan hull colors and changed it to something in between, which is great. Geek Flag with Nate Knows says the ring could be in the impulse drive. Sure.
I was really impressed by this one. A, because the rendering's really nice, the way it reflections. It was a really good render of the Connie anyway. I guess that's me bragging, but it worked really well. But it originally, Zakira wasn't part of that. It was some other ship. So the fact that it kept that from previous generation, fine. But yeah, the way it integrates is cool. The nacelles are a Connie, but they've gone NXified because that was a previous thing that I added. So they're NX older versions. They're really good hybrids of the two, I'd say. The sleekness, the curve of the so it really is kind of like the Trekyard front with the Connie saucer, and they're kind of like top and tailed.
Yeah.
But it gives such a fun back sleekness, and you could make this into a really cool ship, which would be like an alternate universe where when the Vulcans met humans, they said, "Oh yeah, we'll trade tech." Yeah, of course. And then this is like the 3 generations in. This is the Defiant 1764 ring ship version 6. This would look cool. I don't even think you necessarily even need a secondary hull. I think it could work as being relatively flat, and the depth comes from the ring. Yep. Maybe some deflector of some kind, but like I would go pretty minimal. Yeah, this is cool. And again, guys, we offer the $10 on PayPal because it's a different thing to do orthos, but orthos you'll get multiple images. So if you want to see any of these ships in full orthographic, which is multiple images, we can generate that. And I would love to see some of these. I would love to do that, but that's up to you guys.
Indeed.
Good to see you. I'll come back.
Yeah. Well, no, I did. Like I said, it zoomed out on my screen, so I couldn't read Defiant from where it was. But I would not have guessed the TOS Connie just looking at the image, because it feels like a more Enterprise era type ship, maybe a fan design one even. Because even those pylons look like the one test ship that they had, right? So that's why I asked. So I feel stupid now.
No, it's
Somebody
fine.
Somebody in the chat said, "Look at the saucer," and it's like, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
smaller on my screen because I have to see all the other images around it to pull them in.
Yeah, saucer's not a good indicator. It was the Bassards that the big indicator, but I know the model really well, so I know that's how they look on this model. Plus, as I said, it stole from other things, so yeah. But yes, we have the Romulan one. If you want to bring that up,
the Romulan.
Romulan.
Is it on my screen, or are you bringing it in?
I'm bringing it in. You got to introduce it.
Okay, perfect.
To the second one, just so people remember what it was.
So the geek flag with Nate knows one.
It was the Valdor one. The modifications. It was part.
Oh, in the PayPal.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
All right. So yes, Valdor, but enclose the wing underneath and make the nose section taller to look more like a modernized Deredex warbird. Did not understand the assignment.
Did make a variant though.
It did, and a good one too at that.
Yeah.
The back, the secondary hull wing thing is quite thick though, especially on the other side. It doesn't.
You don't like it thick?
It does on this side. No, it's usually painful that way, right? So,
I got him, guys. I got him.
So anyway, yes, it's an interesting design, but the top vents on that look very reminiscent of a G.I. Joe vehicle. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got that vibe to it for me. But yeah, it's a good. I like it better than the Valdor, honestly. So there is that. What do you guys think of this one? Trenton says, "Nice Romulan ship for sure." Ryan likes this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's very interesting, but it reads to me like a colony ship or some kind of non-military, more civilian branch where they've taken the design language. It's not sleek and fast looking to me. It's got a bulk, but in a good way. But it's done. I quite like the new head. It's much chunkier. It's got more layers. It's got more glows. But the back is so much more, you know. I mean, the front of the back.
There says a nice Star Trek Online ship. Yeah.
Shows how flexible design aesthetic is.
I don't get civilian vibes from it. I have to disagree with you there because it does have the standard plating and Romulan look of the fleet ships. But yeah, maybe troop transport, something like that. I don't think it's big enough to be a colony ship. So, but yeah,
troop transport is similar in terms of moving people. But yeah, it's this is the sort of thing that if you told it on the other AI to do orthos, it'd have so much heavy lifting to invent the bottom and the back because there's no clues, right? Is it thin? Is it a mirror? Right? Totally not random. Just we don't know. Cool. We now have the next one, which is
PayPal or a super chat.
Yeah, hasn't worked great. I'm gonna be honest, but I did try.
All right, so Richard Lau, I'm sorry, this is probably gonna be disappointing, but £5. So thank you. Constitution Refit and the Titan A.
Like, it's not wrong. It is those two things combined. It's not.
Okay,
It's not wrong.
it's just the Titan A with like a
Yeah, I know.
refit
I know.
refit secondary hull jammed on the bottom
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
It's like I can't redo every single one because it doubles the amount of time per thing, and you know. But I did the brand. But it did do it. And Stuart, is it? And the texturing's a little bit different as well. It's more, well, refitty, which actually I guess not what you want.
Yeah.
Is it better or worse if you had
Then what?
than the Titan A? Have we fixed it? Should we send it to him, tell us, and tell him that we fixed
No, we did not.
it? Okay.
Dan said that someone from Starship Troopers passed away. Yeah, it was Patrick Muldoon was his name, the actor
Who
who played
stole
Xandar.
the lady?
Yeah, he played Xandar in the
Xander.
movie, so.
Just Xander. He's in the cartoon. Much more interesting in the cartoon. He become, well, I guess, spoiler. A thing happens to him in the cartoon.
Roughnecks. No. I do have one of those. I have a Roughnecks DVD, which has a few episodes on it somewhere.
During one of our lives years ago, like, I just bought them all while we were doing a live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They are quite rare. I think they're all like £20 each.
Yeah.
But that's the only form I can get them. So it's like, yeah. So I have them.
Pretty good.
They're great. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
I mean, they're not all great, but there's some really good stuff, especially for when it was made. It's really solid.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. This looks like an AI created. Oh, wait. Not really thought out like some of the other ones we've looked at today. So
Thought out being a bit of a stretch. Yeah. But Stuart, do you want to bring in one of our
no,
okay then.
but I will.
Okay.
Let's go with this one. Which is
I remember, guys, PayPal is 2 for 1, and we get substantially more of it, so it helps us a lot more.
Hold on, let me zoom in so I don't fuck up the name.
This one I
can't
really
see it.
liked. I really
USS
liked.
Vigilant, NCC 77501.
I really liked
There you
this
go.
one. This is when it was starting to. This is when it was already broken, and it remembered everything I'd done, so it's adding stuff I didn't do. But I really like this one. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I see NX era nacelles. I see the back of a Klingon Vorcha. Vorcha?
No, Bird of Refit Enterprise.
Oh yeah, the retro bird of prey. Gotcha. Yeah. But the saucer doesn't feel like anything from Enterprise, really. Registry definitely isn't anything from Enterprise. Way too high number. But I like it. It's a good melding of Klingon and Federation aesthetics, honestly.
It's really good.
I like the long struts. I like even the nacelles, the way they're different enough. They're bulked out a bit.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
really
the
good.
half saucer ones, although obviously they've both got one attached at the middle and at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's perspective.
Well,
I know. Shut up.
but I love how
We're
they've
pretending.
there we are. But they've taken my favorite parts of the Klingon Bird of Prey, which is the back bits. It's so fun and detailed. The source is different and new. Yeah, I believe this is the. I think it's trying to be the Akira, the Nebula, and the Bird of Prey. And it's none of those things, but I really like how the bridge module connects with where I can see the Bird of Prey's neck being, but it's integrated. Yep. I would totally, like I said, $5-10 on the PayPal, and we can do authos for any of these. I would be down because this would not be difficult to make as a 3D modeler. What do you think the backstory of this would be? Because it feels like it's got such a story, this one.
Well, I immediately wanted to say what Brian Fuller originally had planned for the Discovery, like a Klingon ship or a Federation ship designed to look like a Klingon ship, but that doesn't work here. I mean, a Klingon and a Federation ship crashed on a planet, and many generations later, they came together many generations later and designed something like this, but keeping both of the design philosophies intact. I'd buy that for $1 even,
What about 2?
Yeah, two is too much.
2 is too much.
$1.25 is starting to push it as well, but for $1, yeah, that's a good start.
It's good to know. These are important things we need to know.
Right? No, I like it. I really do. It just the overall look is very pleasing. I can imagine what it would look like from the top. Fix the one strut a little bit, but hey,
And
it's got nice shapes.
it's almost fast looking standing still, almost.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would say so. I would say, wouldn't say almost. I'd say yes.
Mm. Having the cutout in the front really does work. It's not my normal vibe, but that yeah, that really works.
And it's not a deflector, is it? Doesn't really look like it. I would just have like an observation thing up there, like 10 forward. Nice big windows to have a good, you know, good place to film.
Yeah. What are people saying? We like this one too. This is cool. There's a nice Cylon touch to it. Cylon? Don't know. Looks like they licensed it from Stowe. A nice another ship's the lying ship.
Yeah.
What if Klingons make humans first? Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy that. I like that. Alright, we got the next
Well,
one.
they would have killed us all. They wouldn't have worked with us.
We became friends. It's fine.
We become their servants.
Well.
Let's read the next one.
Yes.
All right. Let me get rid of this one first. It's a good one, though. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Geek Flag with Nate Knows, $5. How about a combination of a Klingon bird of prey and the Delta Flyer?
So this one did need double generation because guess what it did?
Just smashed them together.
Yippers. So we'll do here's version 1. Give me your honest review, Stuart.
Dog shit. It looks like the Delta Flyer got rear-ended by a bird of prey. You know, Delta Flyer did a brake check, and bird of prey failed miserably and shoved its head up his ass.
Yep, but I do kind of like the new bird of prey's neck and the top detailing. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind anything about that. And that's a really faithful version of the Delta Flyer, in fairness. All the objective.
Yeah, it's not kind of unaltered, eh?
Yeah. So I said, shut the hell up and do it again.
Okay.
This is not what I expected, but we gave it to... And it is called the Delta Flyer, so in that regard, it's done it.
What?
That was also how I felt.
USS Delta Flyer.
Yes. So clear it's Delta Flyer, right?
Sure. I mean, this fits Brian Fuller's story. Federation ship designed to look like like a Klingon ship at distance on sensors. It's definitely got that vibe going on. Let's replace the guns on the wingtips with engines. Just saying. It's not that awful or egregious in any real way. It could work with some tweaks.
Like some actual design, you mean?
Shh, yes. Shh. Be still, my child. Shh.
Yeah, it's actually not bad at all. It's keeping the presence of the bird of prey while giving that saucer track, which is super cool. And you can see the Delta Flyer window right at the middle top.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But okay, but yeah, and double mini deflector at the front. I thought the refit style text for some reason. It's got 3 shoulder blades, and the warp nacelles aren't bad. It's you could again totally turn this into real design. Be weird, but you could.
I mean, it just with the shapes and changing the registry to get rid of that and changing the color of the front, it would just feel like a different version of a Klingon ship. Something FASA Klingon comes to mind. Because from the top, it would have the same kind of silhouette as a bird of prey, just with a much bigger head, obviously. So,
I do kind of like it. There's one of the things where I would not use AI to actually design a ship, but as a way, inspiration, a way of seeing what shapes don't work, what shapes you could try, because you could easily take some basic 3D models and then massage them to basically their shape and do it for real, you know. Like for me, for whatever reason, I see the back of this. I see where the bird of prey's ramp would be, I see a giant shuttle bay, like a multi-layered, multi-leveled. So as it flies past, it's got like 3 layers and they can just fly out because the scale's bigger. That kind of like the whole back end is, that's what I see. Yeah. All right, next. Oh, buddy, I believe is the paper. Oh.
Do we have another paper?
Mr. For Real, who is classic.
Oh my god.
I know.
All right.
Good luck.
So, Classic Real is throwing in the $5 to fix the Jaeger. Oh. So let's repair the Jaeger. We'll go back to the super chats in a second, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Great success. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Pretty good. Like, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good.
It's better than the Jaeger.
Yep.
Feels more like it makes sense. So that's a good thing. I
mean, we're ignoring the texturing, right? Of course we are. But we're looking at the shapes and the general design ecology. Yes. It really ain't bad. I like the nacelles. Those are cool. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, the nacelles are great. And even the struts, the way they're angled, amazing. Maintain some of the color from the Jaeger on the back there, which is nice. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, there really isn't any Marquee Raider left.
Exactly. That's good. That's the problem.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
And Trenton says it needs a lot of tweaking. Yeah, absolutely. But it's a good starting point, and it's yeah, to improve the Jaeger. Yeah, this is pretty good. So
giant phaser strips. Still got it's altered because the thing it's no longer a kit bash, right? So it's given it a brand new forward cutout, which is not the same sort of ovaliness. I might have to save these nacelles because they're pretty good. And the fact the back kind of goes off into a more squared vibe again does kind of work. What do you think? What do you think? Should there be a Intrepid style secondary hull, or still have sort of that secondary shape of the Raider, as if it was 2 ships kind of separate? Because I think that could work here.
Yeah, I think I'd probably maintain something like that. I wouldn't want it just being an Intrepid class on the bottom. You could do something and change it and alter it enough so it doesn't look like a Maquis Raider, but the same kind of idea. Yeah. Yes, please.
Classic.
Yeah. For real, even.
You did something good for once. Enough said.
There's a first time for everything.
Well, so. We did it here and today. Why is it made that? What? Okay.
Are we good for the next one now?
We are indeed. It's just confusing, Mr. Geek. Okay. I just work here, guys. I just work here.
Next, we got tab extra. This throws in 50 krona. It says we need an Andromeda Ascendant in a Star Trek style.
So this was tricky because it obviously has its own internal. I don't just want to shove a saucer on it, right? So I told it to keep it logical, and it kind of kept the Andromeda as the Andromeda. So I made 2 to see how far I'd push it. So it didn't do too many changes, and you'll have to know Andromeda to notice them. But it's obviously changed the texturing, the colouring, added more blue glows. So I think it was a variant. There's another one that's I told to be 50% more different. We'll see if it has. What do you think of this being basically the same, but not?
Well, it looks exactly the same to me, except for the NCC 8 on it.
Yeah, it's not identical, but it's using the new ChatGPT 2 to come out today, at least globally. Yeah, so it's pretty similar, but I do not mind the texturing being more Federation white. There's more pinstripe red as well. Pretty subtle, right? And the second version, I asked it to be even more Starfleety, is this, which I do think it's done. Again, mostly in the pinstripe and the texturing, but I would consider that a Starfleet-esque looking ship. Vibe-wise, with the main design being of Andromeda.
With a very long registry number. Wow. NCC 8715534, maybe? I don't know.
It's
I
definitely
mean,
more Starfleet though.
but if you just scrolled this past me, I'd be like Andromeda. Moving on, I would see very little difference. In color is fine, but the back looks different a little bit. That back ring, is that different? No. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm an
There's more
idiot.
blue glows. There's more windows. More pinstriping. There's now a delta on the left. I actually quite like. I do think this is quite a faithful version of both, without just shoving a source room. And it doesn't look bad with the registry where that is. I think that ain't bad.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Next, Rooney. So again, guys, you are super chatting or PayPaling, which would be absolutely fantastic to either combine designs or that works best, but you can ask it to modify an existing design with a certain note. I guess you could do something, this would probably work, like take the Vengeance or the Athena and say close in the gaps. That would probably work quite well. Also up to you guys. Do let us know. Submit now. What's next?
Are we pulling one of ours, or do you have some ready?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay. Solaris, the long hauler rail fan, throws in $5. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thanks so much.
Hey guys, has anyone done a combination of any Star Trek ship with a Star Wars ship? Yeah, we've done that before. Did you do one?
Mm-hmm.
He did one for you today, apparently. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Oh, USS Enterprise Falcon. 17701. And you know what? Actually,
Yeah.
well, the scale of the cockpit is off, obviously.
Wow.
But
Or it could be like the Arboretum. Giants have multiple,
yeah. Yeah, it's a dance club.
That'd be
Like
a cool rave.
Multi-level dance club.
I'd go to that.
Exactly.
Like it doesn't.
This works for me.
It
I
doesn't
think...
not work. But does it work?
It works.
What do you think the nacelles like? I think
We
that
need some tweaking.
the nacelles what intrigue me the most. They do feel relatively new. What do you
They
think?
do. They're squared off at the back by the looks of it. It's you know what? ChatGPT does a pretty good job with nacelles, if I'm honest.
It's
You still hear me?
learning. I can still hear you. It is learning.
And it says I don't mind it as wonky as it is. I know, same. I mean, it's got too much greebling details and texturing for a Star Trek ship, except for the front. But I could see a Star Wars ship being like this. Just take that registry off, make a few alterations here and there, add some more detail on the top of the saucer at the front, and yeah, very nice.
I kind of like how my brain auto adds the Bassard dome caps, but I think they just flatten this with a glow on the inner.
Yeah,
which is more
kind
Star
of like
Warsy.
yeah, it's kind of like also a protostar vibe, like a Kelvinverse kind of look, right?
Yeah. Like, of course, the back doesn't make any goddamn sense, but does it need to? I mean, maybe. Maybe not. Probably. No, I don't mind it. Like, it put a lot of hard work in. If that makes sense. It's done a good vibe. Does it make sense? No. And I would be... I mean, that's the thing, right? You guys are the ones creating this. So if you say, take this image and refine it with a new prompt, that's what we'll do, right? So if you have a separate idea, we can do to take this and do something. Don't know how exactly, but yeah. So if you like a design and say do orthographic, this would be a crazy orthographic one actually. Because what would it extrapolate? What would it think? Would it think, oh, this is just a reverse Millennium Falcon? Would it give a deflector of the Connie? I don't know. I don't know either. Up to you guys, right? Up to you guys. What would this deflector be, if anything?
All right. Just change the cockpit thing to a deflector style thing.
Yeah. That tracks with me. All right, where next?
All right.
As if I don't know if we've not
Mechator,
done them, but
which is a great name. Mechator, I love it. €5.
it's much.
A Kaison Raider
Uh-huh.
and a Burell Bird of Prey hybrid. What if the Kaison captured one that was transported by the caretaker and kit bashed it with their ship? So Burell and a Kaison Raider.
Now this shit went crazy. What do you think?
Wash. That's just a Kaison Raider, dude.
No, it's not.
Okay. Totally is, but okay, whatever.
Damn, he caught me. No. So that's the case, to remind you what it looked like. Because this shit got real. Didn't do anything special for this prompt, but this shit made this. Is it what we asked for? Don't know. Is it cool?
Wow.
Yes. Uh-huh. Where'd this come from? Am I right?
It was based on that other one with the 3 shoulder blade things at the back.
Yeah.
Beefy boy, and we also got Orthos, the USS Talon.
They're not the right orthos, at least some of them, but some feel okay.
Hybrid Exploration Escort, Federation Design Bureau. Length 145 meters.
Okay.
108 meters wide, height 26 meters, crew 48. It seems a lot bigger than that. Top speed, warp 9.8. Damn. Complement to shuttlecraft's armament, 4 type X something phaser cannons and 2 photon torpedo launchers. That's it. I would say bigger ship, better stats for this. Although small works too. I like this design. I don't know what that one image is on the right there. Third one down. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So, oh, what else does it say on the bottom there? The Talon class is the result of a joint Federation initiative to study and integrate biochemical design philosophies observed in defunct alien vessels. Blending organic flow with Starfleet engineering principles, the Talon class excels in both deep space exploration and rapid strike capability. Designation, Talon class. Role, exploration, escort, and intel operations. Perfect.
/ Kaison?
I see no Kaizoniness at all. I even forgot that was a thing while I was reading it. It does say Joint Federation Klingon.
I even forgot that was a thing. That's great. Yeah. So my brain, that's why I showed the Kaison at the start, right? I do kind of see it's layered it differently. It's created more shoulders. Like it's bulked in a way that I do kind of see Kaison when you know to look for it.
Yeah.
It's the bird of prey. Well, there you go. It's the. I mean, here's the Kaison again. It's just sort of the design language, the way it's bulked. It just. I mean, it's not identical, of course, but I do see something in parallel as an inspiration, because it is the bird of prey, but it's been given something. The bulk, the chunk. But still,
I see what you're saying. What would really have locked it in for me though is if it had a goatee.
Yeah.
If it put the fin on the front, on the bottom, that would have looked also very cool.
But I do really like how they've done the warp ring, or the cloaking ring, and the deflector ring. Both are how you know it, but because the structure of the front of the hull is different, they're differently proportioned. That's pretty cool. And the silver plating on the top of the neck, that's nice.
Yeah.
And the weather, I mean, this would be a really cool fan film bird of prey modern warship. Guys, $10, 5 if you're regular. I'll ortho this. I proper orthos because this is cool. This is cool.
Eliminating that weak spot, which is the boom or the neck.
Yeah, but not in a gross way. This is cool. Yeah. Remember, guys, PayPal is 2 for 1s if you also want to put in that stats. 5 is 2 for 1. If you want to put in 5 and say, because there are lots of people in the chat, there's 38 of you right now. If you want to put in 2 for 1 and 1 is your pick, 1 just say chat pick, then you can give a freebie to, well, not freebie, a 2 for 1 to the chat. So if you can, let us know.
All right. Do we have the next super chat ready?
We do indeed. But Deborah says, wow,
Okay.
all that lore. Yep. Where'd that come from? Don't know. We had it. We had it.
Geek Flag with Nate knows puts in $5 and says a galaxy class combined with a sovereign class. And somebody in the regular chat said, "What do you mean?" What the fuck is it called? Shit. We had the Ross class. A Ross class? Because that's what the Ross class is. I know.
Oh
There's
no.
nothing Galaxy class about this.
I want to know why it's called the Horizon. I'm not put the Horizon in anywhere.
That's the thing. I was just about to say the way the back end is shaped
Didn't
feels like the Horizon that you designed.
It doesn't have that memory. I didn't put it in.
But it says USS Horizon.
I understand this. I know this. I didn't do it though. I really dig this though. I think it's actually quite cool. This might sound rude because it kind of is. It's Johnny Evesified the saucer. It's removed those back triangly things and given it's the same saucer, but it's given it that nice curve. It dips in at the back. It's got these black plates that go around it. I like this. And the nacelles are sovereign-y, but not the sovereign. So they have a different feel. And if you were to build them, everything's just not quite right. Yeah, it is quite Horizon, even though I didn't do that. This I like. Yeah. This I really like. It's big. It's a big boy. And I think what they're going for with Galaxy is that the nacelle pylon's a bit straighter out, perhaps, and then the saucer's a bit more pulled out. So a tad more oval, minimally. That's the thing. But
that's the thing. Out of those two struts, because you have both. You have the Sovereign strut, and you also have a Galaxy class curved strut. Which do you prefer? I think they both look really good, yeah. But I'd prefer the curved one on this design, I think.
Yeah, Galaxy would win.
To take it away from looking like your ship.
Thank you. No, I think that works better. It fits in better with the curve of the saucer. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, if you basically just borrow John Eves' design, you got to win in some respects. Yeah. But yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's how you frame it. There might be another way of addressing this, which would be something like just make a modified version of this, you know, or make this 30% more TOS, whatever. I don't know, right? Yeah, I don't know.
One thing that I think would help for the request,
the
prompt, would be instead of the sovereign shaped saucer, just make it a Galaxy class, like more oval that way.
Oh, or like combine these two with a more heavily Galaxy influence kind of thing to kind of more of a shape shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this. This would be good in any fan film. It'd be good on DS9. If this warped in, you'd be like,
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you for the secondary hull / underhull though? Because there's no real hints here. What would you do? What would you want to see? It's hard right now.
Probably something like the Ross class. So I assume based on this image, it's probably much like the Sovereign if you were to go there. It's just going to be that kind of from the side look like one piece. But I think to bring it down and have like a more combination of Galaxy and Sovereign class secondary hull, which feeds up into that other like spine back, would be kind of interesting, honestly.
Well, Fleet Paw spine back. What?
What? He doesn't exist anymore. He's not here. That's why I'm so afraid. I'm frightened.
There's no fear-defying force.
It's true. Yeah.
Fair.
All right.
But do you want to bring one of ours so that we have some more leeway for people to bring in their options?
Okay, I'm going to bring in one that I don't like. I like it, but I don't like it because it didn't do the assignment very well. Zindi aquatic cruiser with Federation nacelles and a big negative space in the neck.
Always has that.
Huh. Oh, okay.
That's
perfect.
Standard.
Yeah, this is lazy. ChatGPT, what the hell, man?
Yeah. It's also done a really intricate texture job. It's like steampunk. Oh, that's what it was. This was the Mirror Universe ISS Enterprise meets the which is why the yellow's kind of mixed in with the metal. I mean, it's kind of regal looking.
Okay.
I like the new glow spots inside the neck hole. It is too metally overall, but this is, yeah. Don't mind it. And the nacelles are new. Nacelles are new. It just almost feels like, and this is just a strange visual, but bear with me. It feels like if you were to have this as a physical item, right? It was like a prop show that you go to, right? Like a collector's model show. And you walk up and it's what's that guy from Tested that you Norm, right? The Asian chap?
Yeah, I don't really like Norm, but that's okay.
But it's Norm, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking to him and he's like,
his interview style sucks.
It's not ideal. And you're with him and you're watching him interview somebody and he's like, so creator of this model, it has one special feature, right? It's like, yeah, okay, show me. And Norm's just like, show me. And then he puts his hand in a place at the back and then pulls out the two nacelles and part of the hull, and like a knife comes out of it. Sounds like it's a hidden blade ship. So if you're at a model show and someone pisses you off and there's a hidden blade in a ship. That's what I see for no particular reason.
Okay.
Yep. Like you've got
Cool.
hidden blade canes. There's a hidden blade ship thing. Woo!
Just another ship. The backside of this one. Perfect.
Oh, Mark Lawrence, you have ruined us. I like it. We're not there yet though. It's a good tease. That was quite a good tease. Dear me.
I take it that's a PayPal.
It is. Because PayPal, guys, are both 2 for 1 and also a lot more support for us. It makes a huge difference. As you know, we can do a lot more with a lot less when it comes to those.
Yes.
And these are so interesting lives because these are all. I mean, we've been here since ChatGPT 1 launched. We kind of jumped on that pretty early, so we've actually seen the evolution really strongly throughout this. And now we're getting some actual hits here. I mean, not for the small things, but like if you gave one to Shaunta and Joan said sketch it properly, you know, boom, you could do it.
You want me to bring in one I really like?
There's loads. Well, not you like, but there's loads of options. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Something about this just really speaks to me.
Okay.
So I assume that's part White Star.
All Trek, man. I have not done a single non-Trek except the Star Wars thing just came out.
I'm drawing a blank then.
It's the color-ish.
Still drawing a blank.
8472, my man. 8472.
What?
Yes?
Okay. I love this design. Tweak this. Look at the point. The aggressive point on like a Intrepid style, plus those struts, the negative space. This is beautiful. The texturing is not fantastic. It looks like... Actually, you know what this looks like?
Oh.
This looks like one of the Furies from the Invasion series. Got a hold of a Federation ship and redesigned it. Yeah, this is nice. The shapes are really pleasing to me.
Well, Trenton, what is so it's taken the organic texturing color of the 8472, which is that sort of browny yellow, which you can visibly see. It's given it almost like some skin texture, and it's given some orangey glows. So it's taking the organicness and the stretch limbness, which that's what I told it. I told it to go 50-50 and integrate them, so it shouldn't have any distinct piece of either. It should combine them, right? So I
wouldn't have guessed species 8472 if I'd been given.
That's okay. No, it is cool though, and the cells are really unusual, but they feel to me like experimental. We have to build this in a hurry. We've got raw tech. Just gotta go, and you know, safeties be damned. Kind of cool though.
Yeah, and Ryan, yes, if you give it Starfleet Gray, it would be better. Yeah, absolutely. You need to refine it, as we say. But yeah, this would make an awesome Starfleet ship. One I'd be happy to captain. I like this design. This is a captain, not a shakedown. Dun dun dun. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And Geek says it looks like a Federation ship that's been infected by alien biotech. Yes.
Yes, 100%.
But I actually can't dig that.
I do too. And
the cut-ins to the saucer, really odd choice, but they really work. Seeing some of the inner detailings. I've never
Hmm.
thought of that as an idea of armor, as if it was like the Cerritos. It's got the undershell and the overshell, but for whatever reason you don't need to cover it all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. New ChatGPT 2, it's doing more. So
See why I said
eventually,
White Star though?
oh yeah, 100%. I would have guessed that had I not done it. That was a good shout.
Yeah.
But guys, remember we did do originally also ChatGPT scene and image creation, which was a lot of fun. This might be more doable now, although might be more pushback. But if you want to see more of that, we'd love to do that. As with also, we did one, I think two of these alien hybrid lives where we take Klingon, mix with the Malon, see what happens. That was so much weird fun. This, we also love our ships, but this is a fun formula. And what's nice, guys, that we live it with you. So, you know, live from New York. Yes.
All right. So no, I really like this one. Even as is, I like the texturing. I like the idea of the story that could be behind this, like Infected. Yes, all of that. So 100%. This shape appeals to me and my sensibilities.
Doesn't make you happy.
It does, but not in my pants.
Not in
In my brain pan. It's not a pants making happy ship.
Okay. Cool.
So do we have any of the other ones done?
We do? Yep.
Which one do you want me to do next? The super chat or the paper? There's two super chats
the
left.
X variant. So super chat.
Oh, three left. Sorry. Richard Lau throws in £5. Sovereign class, but with Galaxy X upgrades. So a phaser lance and a third nacelle on a sovereign class. I don't think it'll understand the assignment. I don't think it's going to do a good job. But yeah, I would like to see that myself.
It's done something.
I mean, that's the least we can expect from anything.
That is true. Something. That is true. And I had to find a picture of the under to try and give it, because the Galaxy X is by definition difficult to see from perspective. You kind of need all of it to see it. But yeah,
this reminds me of the Ross class.
Yeah,
just that neck and that secondary hull a little
fair.
bit. If the third nacelle was attached properly to the bottom of the secondary hull, that would be
attached nacelle, Stu? You're thinking so 23rd century.
That would be pretty cool. USS Sovereign X, NCC 74001X. Nice. I like the ship. I really do, including that third nacelle. But look, Sovereign X class, third nacelle configuration, phaser, lance, cannon, length 685 meters.
Thing is, it has done what I said, right? It's added a laser.
Yeah.
It's added a third nacelle. And it's taken, and it's did what the other one didn't do. This is clearly a galaxyified sovereign. By that I mean mostly Galaxy class, but it's been changed substantially. And if you squint, you can see sovereign things. Like I mean, hell, this doesn't really happen, but the escape pods are now sovereign versions. It's actually done details of it. So it is actually what we asked last time. And if you're able to cut away the other stuff, I actually do not mind. For me, this is a nicer Ross class in the general shapes. It's more gentle and curved than Ross's more elaborate pointiness.
Yeah. This is one of those ones. You either keep the third nacelle, it would still be a great design. I just add a little strut on the bottom there.
Or at the top. Just put it at the top. Just fix it.
No. I like it on the bottom. I like that.
Okay.
Or just get rid of the third nacelle and then it's a great design. But it's very Ross class.
Yeah.
Very Ross class.
It's like a TNG Ross class, isn't it? Like a late TNG versus a post Nemesis. Again, those nacelles are not bad at all.
That was my next comment. I like the nacelles.
Having that kind of very small, as in not depth-wise Bassard, which is you can see a slight curve, but it's on the line of the hull. That's really nice, actually. It gives me like a kind of a crystal vibe. What do you guys think? Because this is kind of impressive, and stupid as it sounds, because I know I'm a Halo fan. Not that stupid, but that's how they do their super lasers. They point down towards planets. So that's a planet shooting laser, and you know what? Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This improves the Ross class for me in many ways. Because I'm a kind of a guilty pleasure Ross class lover. But just the deflector on this is great.
I
That
like
it's not
deflector.
yellow.
Yeah.
I love that it's blue.
Yeah, it's
And
combined
yeah,
both styles really well.
yeah. And thinking like putting that third nacelle either there on the bottom or actually on the back of the saucer, like a Federation class, I think would be chef's kiss. Really good idea. I like it.
We're getting some hits today, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Cool.
What did you... Okay. Okay, next. Yeah, I got the next 3.
So the next 2 super
And
chats
it insists
the
on
PayPal?
doing orthographics now as well. So you're welcome.
Oh, we'll read them. It's
And
fine.
and text. They all have lots of text.
I'll read it. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So Geek Flag with Nate knows $5, and he says Intrepid class ship and a Derridex class.
Now this, I want to know your opinions, guys, because this is literally what it's done, but logically, but it's not creative necessarily, but it is what you asked for. So is this better or worse, given that it's done what you've asked, versus previous ones where it's kind of messed around a bit, but it's more interesting? And you've, without my workings, it's giving you a lot of stuff here, because ChatGPT 4 images and full text.
Let me read it. USS Odyssey, NCC 74656A, Odyssey class variant. And it says, oh, Jesus Christ. Role exploration, diplomacy, and science. Length 470 meters. Width 295 meters. Crew 125 officers and enlisted. Top speed warp 9.8. Armament 8 type. 13 phaser arrays. Holy shit. 2 photon torpedo launchers and 1 ventral laser phaser lance. So it's carrying over the lance at least. Special systems, advanced sensory suite, enhanced deflector shield grid, modular science labs, multi-phase shuttle bays. The Odyssey class variant utilizes the, hold on, it's still too small. Let me zoom in. The Odyssey class variant unites the proven durability and spacious design of the Odyssey platform with the elegant adaptive architecture and advanced systems of alien starship engineering, a new generation of explorers for the final frontier. Goodness is right. All right. So I like the 3/4 view. Some wonkiness going on the far side there, but that's fine. Top is interesting, he says with great certainty. Front looks interesting as well. The side looks kind of stupid. Let's be fair. But it did do what we told it to do. I can see, the Derridex elements in there, including it kept the nacelles. It kept the Derridex nacelles and just attached Intrepid class nacelles to it. So not a complete failure, but the top view looks like one of the early concepts for the Defiant. Actually, not even, because when the Defiant first showed up, if you look on the monitors behind them when they're talking, it's actually not the proper Defiant schematic. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, same thing with Stargate. Look, the new Daedalus class. That graphic is wrong. Yeah. It's not the Daedalus. Because they filmed that before they finished the other thing, which is absolutely fine, because they can't do both and neither. Sucks, but fine. Easy thing to remaster. If you did a remaster, you sort of motion track and swap it. But whatever. Yeah, this is not bad. It's this is the Jager, but it's giving you a handy right on the side, because it's like, yeah, you like the Jager, right? Here's different Jager. Because the front view, that's Jager to Derry Jager. But then, I think the author, oh bloody hell, look at the top view. Why are the nacelles pointed at each other?
Because reasons. They fold back.
Oh,
so they roll around to the side for super fast mode.
Because this got too much fan annoyance, now it does this. That's true. That is consistent. God damn. But I actually kind of like the top view. It kind of reminds me of Andromeda Ascendant, though, ironically, if you just shrink the saucer.
You
Front
know
view
what
make...
does this better?
What?
I'm just going to slide this side for a second. One of the ones you had in here from earlier.
Oh. Oh, it doesn't even connect to itself. Good job.
So this is supposed to be the Prometheus, I would
Yeah.
assume.
It's just throwing shit at the wall, this one.
But I mean, it's more understanding of the assignment. It's kind of... I just thought it was funny because I was like scrolling through the other ones where we're talking there. I saw this. So there you go. Geek flag, you get 2 for 1. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I had a hunch, Stuart, and the hunch has paid off because we know how
Okay.
difficult this was previously. So bring that out.
Yeah,
And I just
this one
made...
too. This one too? Both of them?
Yes, thank you. This is going to be interesting. Are you ready, Stuart?
I'm always ready. I was born not ready. I mean,
Okay.
but now I'm ready. The fuck? The hell is this?
I also, because we did originally, the first one did AI, it was scripting. I had to copy and paste it and try and make it fit. I just told to make 3 script pages that we could have as a picture.
A Stargate
Start.
and TOS crossover.
So we could read that and people could read it. It wouldn't take me 10 minutes to bloody copy and paste it.
That's awesome.
That would work. This would work much better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we're not doing that today.
I know we're not.
So get it the fuck
But do
out
you
of
guys
here.
want to see us do a crossover script thing where you guys prompt and it generates? And they're doing 3 pages for cool because it's got to keep going. And yeah, I'm going to regenerate this as well and ask it to create sketches between scenes, kind of like add some texture.
Storyboards.
That's even... Oh yeah, I'll just say that. It's even better.
I know. Thrib says my Tomy is coming at the end of the week. Mine came today.
Fuck you. I mean, well done.
At like 1 p.m. So I've been playing with that all afternoon. And I looked at the time and it's like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. I guess I got to go downstairs now. So I was actually late today by a minute or 2. All right. Are we ready to move on to the next one?
We are, but let us know if you want to see. I would love to do this again. It was a lot of fun. And I don't know if it makes sense here, but prompt anything. You could probably, I mean, this is still pretty good resolution. You could probably do like 5 pages. And you could always say, like, you know, this would happen, queue 6 pages, and it like gives a certain amount of story that we have to follow through on. I don't know.
Yeah, those are fun. I enjoyed acting those out and reading the
it was just
directions.
really hard to produce. This is much easier.
Yes. Well, it's not a ship now, is it? So I'm just going to push that over there. I'm not destroying it. I didn't delete it or nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
We'll go to the last super chat for now and then go to PayPal.
Yes.
So, Classic for Real.
Oh, that guy
throws in $5. It says a Federation hidden blade ship circa Battle of the Binary Stars. If the USS Europa was one, maybe it wouldn't cleave from battle so early. Cleave from battle. I see what you did there.
So I didn't give it a circa Battle of Binary Star because I don't think it would get that. I wanted a chance of it working. So here's the full thing. And once again, orthographics, scale comparison, and interior graphic views. Holy hell, we are punishing this thing. There you go. Blade Class Explorer.
Do you want me to read it?
Do you want to read it? It's a lot to read.
Well. Might as well. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? Sit down, grab a beverage, tuck yourself in, whatever. Just don't know if it's a bedtime story.
The
Blade class
don't tend to talk unless I'm on stage.
The Blade class represents a new generation of Federation exploratory vessels designed for speed, agility, and extended deep space operations. Combining advanced warp engineering with a sleek aerodynamic profile, the Blade class excels in first contact scenarios, reconnaissance, and scientific exploration. 403 meters long, 210 meters wide, 110 officers, warp 9.95.
Thank God not warp 9.8 again, because I was getting sick of 9.8.
It still has 4 type 13 phaser arrays, 2 photon torpedo launchers, and 1 ventral phaser lance, but that's fine.
No, it is the
Systems,
blade. I'm okay with that in this case. I'll give it
yeah.
a pass.
Advanced Sensory Suite, Integrated Science Labs, Deflector Shield Grid Mark 12, multi-phase shuttle bays, warp field stabilizer core, to seek out new life and new civilizations to boldly explore. Cool. Design features. The Blade class features a low-profile hull design for improved aerodynamic efficiency in atmosphere and reduced signature in sensor profiles. Ooh. Its integrated warp nacelles and advanced power systems provide exceptional maneuverability and range. The ventral phaser lance. A powerful phaser lance mounted in the ventral hull allows for precision strikes against high-value targets while maintaining shield harmonics. It's so fancy. We have an exploration lounge. That's the picture second from the right there. And it says panoramic views and adaptive lighting provide crew with enhanced situational awareness and comfort during long range or long duration missions. We've got an advanced science lab. State-of-the-art laboratory facilities support a wide range of scientific disciplines from xenobiology to subspace analysis. Nice. And then the size comparison. That's a Blade class and a Sovereign class and an Excelsior class, don't you know? You can tell by the silhouettes. I recognize that Excelsior class. Don't you? No? Oh, okay. Fine then.
I'm shocked how consistent this is between the different views.
Yes.
It's not a difficult shape. That's obviously helped, but that is the bottom and top view of the same thing. It's not
top view. I mean, the 3/4 view, the farthest.
No, I don't mean to the main image. I'm just saying to the orthos.
Oh,
that is
okay,
top view, the same thing. Fuck the main 3/4. That ain't the same ship. But and I actually really do like the forward-facing pylons. I think that actually really works here. It reverses the sharp blade feel, and yet actually because it's now forward-facing, you actually have 3 points of stab. It does. It's like when you have a ship that is non-aerodynamically shaped, flying the atmosphere well. You're like, well, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't need to, right? It kind of goes against that. Side view's probably about right as well. This is cool. I mean, it's basic, the 3/4, but I like the black detail on the pylons. I like the red slices that are there for some reason. This is going to be difficult, Stuart. As in, now if this is where we are now, and it's been what 2 years since ChatGPT 1, 2.5, 3. It's been a bit, but not super long. And this is very cool. And this is with very little knowledge. This is with whatever. This is going to be exciting, but also oh dear. Like we had a test once where he said like it was a Canadian picture that you took, and I made it funny, and you made it more funny, and we back and forth made it more silly.
With the Tim Hortons and the moose.
Yeah, that was really funny. And
the donuts.
Yeah. That would be a lot easier now. Because we used to have some funny banter that is out of nowhere sometimes. Just like, oh, just...
It never translates on screen. We actually hate each other on screen.
It's very different banter, yeah. Oh, guys, we've got just over 20 minutes left. We'd love to get a few more in the PayPal. Like 2 or 3 would be super cool, or 110, etc., etc. Do consider. Yeah. Well,
there you go, Classic. Another success, I think. Good job, Classic.
I would say. Speaking of success but not classic, here is 2 examples of Stuart's suggestion of turn the script into storyboards. First one, I just said that, and then the second one, he didn't know who Baal was clearly, so I showed it an image. But this is the storyboard. I had to make 6, and the fact that it's a full TOS bridge is pretty much accurate. As one of
Kinda.
6 pictures.
It's an interesting bridge setup, actually.
Oh yeah, I didn't see perspective for a second. Sorry, I just saw Kirk and the wall. I didn't see them next to him. Sorry, that sounds so stupid. Oh, it's basically TOS bridge. You're like,
is it though?
But isn't this cool? This is probably, if it's the same dialogue, that's very consistent. Although how the hell is Baal walking through a bloody wormhole in space? Don't know. But then I get a reference picture of Baal, And it absolutely, I mean, just stole the picture, just did 3 versions of it. But I mean, it did A, replace it, B, accurately, and C, in its own way. Actually, put Stargate as well. So that's really interesting. So if we were to do a ChatGPT scripting session, where we kind of knew going in, we'd have Kirk or her or whatever, and we had put in images of everybody in the ship as baseline reference and said make the script, and then someone could say at any point, make a storyboard of the last 3 pages, and we make the storyboards. That's really interesting. I'm sure it'll say no because of likenesses and stuff at a certain point, but there's I mean,
Depends on the franchise, I think, too.
yeah.
Some are very picky, others not so much.
Well, yeah. That's quite successful test.
All right, you ready for the PayPal from Mark Lawrence?
I'm been ready for a long time, Stuart.
Okay, here we go. It's scary.
Yeah.
Mark Lawrence shows in $5 in PayPal. So
Yep.
thank you so much. PayPal is a big help to us.
Big help.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Just to let you out there. Anyway.
Yeah.
He says, let's be silly.
Yeah.
The joke schlong class.
Yeah, which
with
is a
an
thing.
Oberth class. And remind everyone what the schlong class is. LOL. Yes. This is from a previous one of these that we did, the schlong class.
That's as big as you're getting it. It's a grower, not a no. It's a grower, not a shower. It's terribly insulting. Anyway.
Oh, I was gonna make it big so people could
No, we don't make that thing big, Stuart. We let it be. Well, Stuart, this was a great. I'm surprised it let me do it. I'll be honest, because it is very phallic, obviously.
No.
This worked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
All right. I have some reading to do.
Mark Lawrence, you done it again, mate. You done it again.
The USS Hermes, NCC 53847-A, Pegasus Explorer variant. So, Pegasus Class X, role exploration, science, and diplomacy. What a shock. 422 meters long, 250 meters wide, 120 officers, can't get past all that. Top speed, warp 9.8. Is it armament? 2 Type 13 phaser arrays, 2 photon torpedo launchers, no phaser lance. Yes. The Pegasus X class combines the advanced explorer platform of the Pegasus design with the engineering innovation of spherical warp nacelle technology designed for long duration missions. The class excels in scientific research, first contact, and deep space exploration. You know what? I like this. 3/4 view doesn't work. Does not work. But the top view is amazing. Front view, while looking like a scrotum, let's be fair, still works, really. This is more like a colony ship. Like, you could imagine this being huge, right? I know it's combined with an Oberth, which is small, but and the side view even works. It's got, I like the almost Intrepid style, or the Duderstad class style pod thing at the front. I like it. So shut up. Don't laugh at me. He's laughing.
What I'm
laughing at me, everybody.
What I'm hearing is that you're gonna play Tom Paris.
And do what?
Well, Tom Paris was famous that he went out on a shuttle and stayed very close to the bottom of Voyager's hull once to try and disable its secondary shield matrix. So I feel like you're going to be Tom Paris in this mode and fly very close to those big balls just to get them in your face, because you're going to just want to go outside and get them in your face.
Well, I'm not going to gargle them, that's for sure.
Well, you can't. There's metal between you.
See,
I have jokes, Stuart. I'm ready. That was quick thinking, I think.
This ship's special attack is the teabag attack. Goes above another ship, like one of the Foley class maneuvers, and like slams the ship with the balls.
I mean, you can see on the side ortho, there's the pylons. It totally goes. It totally does that.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if this is a representation of Starfleet deciding, you know, what's the most structurally sound way to land?
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Area 51 says USS Dick and Balls, and Mark Lawrence says it's all that I hoped for. There you go.
It's more than I hoped for. Yeah, I think this might be a sense of Starfleet finally worked out the most safe way to land, which is to have 2 giant spherical balls to just land on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, even the nacelles are pretty good. They're like refit mixed with fuck knows, but they're actually pretty cool. And
It's funny because the balls remind me of the one classic Frill always mentions from fucking FASA, the
Yep.
monitor ship, which is just a Federation Death Star essentially. So
Fed Star. Fed Star.
yeah. Let's see. Devo says, I'm just imagining Mariner looking at the ship, trying not to laugh. And Ryan K says, I can see that. Would kind of love to hear those snarky comments she'd have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does work though. Even as a redesigned Oberth, you get rid of the ball section.
Yeah.
But the nacelles are an interesting new take on what we could have on an Oberth, right? Like the nacelles are good. And I love that top view. What does the top view remind me of though? For fuck's sakes.
My brain says a stow ship, but that's as far as
Yeah,
we've
it
got.
definitely a stow ship.
Mm.
It's one with forward facing struts. Anyway, it's fine.
It's pretty cool. It's surprisingly good. We're all genuinely shocked. I thought it was gonna say no.
I'm going to zoom in on the lower parts there so you can see the.
You want to zoom on the lower parts.
Yes, I do all the time. There you go, guys. That's better views of those angles. Actually, the side looks good. I like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
And again, shockingly consistent. Shockingly consistent.
Oh, yeah, you can't see all the side view in there. Sorry. Let's go like that. There you go. That's better.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't bad.
We love our community. Mark Lawrence. Wow.
Yeah. But guys, let's see.
Classic for real, $5. Combine the FASA ball ship with the Rainforest ship. What was the name of the FASA ball ship again? Let us know, Classic. We'll see what we can do. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'll pull in one of
Exactly.
ours. Listen to him dictating orders. Exactly. Do your job, bitch. All right, here's one. The USS Pioneer. This went to the nines with everything. Jesus Christ.
And look at Starfleet Command logo. That's nice. That's nice, the bottom right.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like double arrowhead.
Also got like primary hull layout.
Does it though?
Bridge, science lab, crew quarters. Secondary hull layout. I do like the Starfleet Command logo, yes. Modular mission bays. The front view is great.
Double deflector.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what this says. Pioneer class represents the next evolution in Starfleet exploration vessels. Hey, they all do. They all say that, which is great. Designed for long-range missions in known and unknown space, ooh, it combines advanced science capabilities, defensive flexibility, and operational endurance. Its modular architecture allows for mission-specific configuration while maintaining crew comfort and safety on multi-year missions. I like the three-quarter view too, actually. Top view, not so much. Side view is interesting.
It feels very to me like unlicensed. We've got a mobile game that the actual game itself is nothing like this. We need something that's in the trailer, but it's only 2D still, that one of our guys can make, not in 3D in Photoshop, and they'll just sort of just do shit, and it'll be clearly Trek inspired, but you can't copyright a single blue line, and they'll call it like LNC. UDF Pioneers. Like, well, it's not USC, is it? USC. It's like,
So It did change some of the specifications for this one. This was done earlier though, so
Yes, long time ago.
length 520 meters, width 294 meters, mass 1,850,000 metric tons, crew 240 officers and enlisted. So there you go, different crew, thank God. Passengers 100, top speed of warp 9.8, cruising speed of warp 6, endurance 10 years, and dex 21.
Like, it's
Let's
definitely
see
not
this.
bad, but it doesn't have the creativity or the bullshit of other things. It's just a safe thing.
Yes, those are words that were spoken out loud on a live in a galaxy
I don't think. I mean, the fact that it's got the text consistent all the way to the bottom, that's a hell of an improvement. Wow.
yeah. Let's see what its design features are. Modular mission bays, reconfigurable. I like that. Advanced long range sensor suite, integrated science and tactical systems, enhanced crew comfort for extended missions, and work core redundancy for greater reliability. Sure. All those things exist.
It all makes sense.
It does.
It's amazing. This is day one. Day one.
For
Right.
you. I've had it for a while, I
Well,
think.
yeah. So I just tried to generate something, and GBT said no 4 times,
Hell nah, bruh.
and then I did what Classic said, and it generated the thing I
Why?
asked for.
Oh.
So not what he asked for, what I asked for. So I'm gonna be able to give you this.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, we try and do his again because okay.
Okay. So do you want me to read it so you can pull it in, or
No,
are
because
we
it
at
was
that
added.
stage?
I mean, what vamp for like 2 seconds?
Vamping, I'm a vampire. I drink blood. 39 people here, 35 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get those likes up to 50. That's 15 more. I can do math.
So what I asked the GPT, I was scrolling through images and I said, you know what? Stuart fucking hates the NX refit. He always has. He thinks it's dog shit.
Hate
He
is
talked about it yesterday at nauseum. He saw this
good.
picture and he just threw up in his mouth. He kept it from all of you very successfully. He had a real reaction. So I thought, you know what? ChatGPT is doing so well. I said, I just gave it just the description of fix this because it's not a design pool like. That's all I said. And this is
Okay.
what it came up with. I just said fix it. Technically, I asked for what Classic for Real said, but then it made this instead, which is what I asked for.
What did Classic for Real say? Combine a ball with the
Combine a
thing?
ball and a rainforest ship, which definitely isn't. So, there you go. That is the fixed version of the NX refit with that as the only criterion, except matching the angle.
Okay, there's no balliness to it.
That's what I mean.
Secondary hull looks a lot better. Mm, mm, mm,
Don't like it?
mm. It's a little better than the refit. Not for the era though. It feels like it's a different era for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The nacelle and stuff. So, oh, like 32nd century
There we
NX
go.
refit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure is. Too many attached things though.
Well,
Those nacelles.
it's having some power problems. They've recombined everything.
Oh,
I don't mind the
yeah.
deflector bit though. It's a good, the same but different. The cells aren't bad. They look like laser pointers now. It's obviously taken the idea of the
Yeah.
nipple and did an entire different thing with it, which I actually kind of like. I don't mind this. I think a good designer could easily make this a really cool ship design. Actually, that's what I'd say. Yeah. Trying a third time on classic, so he's gonna get the second version. So that was technically the first version.
Okay.
Second version, I thought I'd try and do I get passes only in sketch format. So I thought I'd do a sketch format version. That's what it gave me.
That's a combination between the FASA ball ship and a rainforest ship, eh?
Except look how it says an X refit. It's like That's not what I asked for.
It's a UFO. It's a UFO. NX Refit concept sketch from April 23rd, 1997. Dun,
Oh yeah,
dun,
I gave it some
dun.
specific concept art to do it from.
I can see that.
Okay, not that day exactly, but you know, give or take.
Improved structural ring, enhanced sensor coverage, and integrated systems. Okay, sure.
I mean, it is more ball-like, you know.
Sure, yeah. Oh, the most bally of balls. Okay. It's not awful. It's not awful. Not great. Let's see. Devo says a 26th century NX refit class. Interesting. I mean, it looks like I understand the letter of the assignment at least. Sure.
Yeah. So I asked it again because this was not correct. Now, in fairness, if you're asking a ball to be combined with a circle, I do get how there's limited ways you can achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one, I get more what it did. So I give it credit. It didn't fail miserably. Well done.
Failed mildly.
Yes, exactly. So here it is.
Okay.
And because classic is always here, I asked for a photo real one as well. So this is more close. You know, it is both.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not bad. It's neither. It's both. It's a flying saucer. You know, but I kind of like it.
We can see the rainforest shippiness of it. Sure.
And then I said, make it. Well, technically, I said change it, but it didn't. I said make it photo real, and it made it photo real, kind of. Anyway.
Ooh.
It was very book cover to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Sorry, I've got something else to show you. Yeah.
That was you laugh like a girl.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, can we get everyone about to spam us $1 for this, because this deserves $1. This deserves just like a flat dollar from everybody. This is awesome.
Give us $1, bitch.
Well, that's one way of saying it. So we're nearly at our goal, guys. If you can, couple ones might just help. Or 50 in PayPal. I mean, either one, right? Am I right? I'm right.
Yes. You are the rightest of rights.
Come.
Should I pull in one of ours?
Nope.
Or...
So we're just about to close out unless someone's got one new one. So you have last slot, guys.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize the time.
If one...
Classic for Real throws in $1. Thank you, Classic for Real.
Oh, we're so close to our A goal. Right, so I gave this. So I scrolled through images. What are you laughing at, buddy?
I hate everything about this except for the top view. So anyway,
I laughed that it named Rick Sternbach as a designer. That was my little giggle.
even got his signature.
And if it is real, I don't know. Can't remember. So this
That's
was
what it looks like. Yep.
I found a shot of the Connie from the episode of TOS we just reviewed, and I said take this shot from the master, and I said make it a 97 sketch, 40% different, plus detail shots. That top view's pretty good though. That's a pretty...
The top view is amazing.
That's a pretty good looking... It's kind of NXy a little bit. Side view is like the Bonaventure, kind of, but not. Front view isn't bad, but it's not good. Although, look, original TOS version 3.2, what you're smoking. Aft engineering, deflector dish, bridge dome, phase banks, type, facade collector intake, nacelle pylon, new impulse warp system, and a single nacelle, because screw you, that's the main view.
Well, Geek Flag puts in $2 and says, I'll give you 2, so thank you. Trenton Benton Trenton Bennett, sorry, puts in $1. Thank you.
Ah,
Mark Lawrence says $2. No, here's 2. Thank you, Mark.
you can see the number. Oh.
I'm gonna zoom in a bit on this for a second here.
Yeah,
Look at that top view in more detail. I like that. That top view really works for me. I like it.
It's so familiar. Yeah. God, if that had been the Strange New Worlds Enterprise, like clean.
I love the end
white
caps
sleek.
being that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt that
the JJ Prize.
I feel like the back fins are much bigger relatively. They push out further, get more of a rocket ship vibe, which I'm not actually against at all here. And the facades are pointier as well. And remember, guys, last minute, if I was to put 5 on the PayPal, I'll do orthos of this. 5 in the PayPal, I'll do orthos.
The top view one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
5 in the PayPal.
The bizarre caps being more pointy reminds me of Bill Krause designs. And actually, the whole ship does. That looks like a Bill Krause TOS reimagined ship.
Well, but would he saucer diameter increase by 7%? And would he add a new saucer dome on the edge of the saucer? Would he? That's what the text says. Alright, I'm prepping the image. If you guys want to put in 5 in the PayPal, I will make orthos of this, and I am excited. This could be really good. This could be the next best Enterprise. This could be taken with Paramount and made true. Probably not. Sure. Probably not though. But yeah, still. Yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, they had several seasons.
It's funny. Yes, this guy, if I can tell you what, this guy. I like it. I didn't destroy everything else. We can fix it. It's just.
And 5 in the paper, and I will make full orthos. I think it's worth it.
We're waiting.
Hello, computer. And computer, I mean the audience on our computer.
This is awesome, actually. Saucer diameter increased 7% and a new sensor dome. Fancy. Those nacelles I like, though. Those are really good.
So interesting. We happened to be here on the day it came out. So this is going to be interesting.
So Geek Flag says, "Hey guys, since Kurtzman and Trek is pretty much over, where would you like the franchise to go? Another prequel? Fuck no. Unless it's United, I'd be fine with that. Or after Star Trek Nemesis. After Star Trek Nemesis or the Lost Era. Enterprise C era. That's what we need to see. Done right, though. Yeah. Stop shoehorning things into a timeline that's getting very cramped and fucking up canon more and more and more and more and more. Lost Era, you got a lot of time to play with. Good ship designs.
Good designs in stick with those. Because they'll say, oh yeah, but John Eves designed that special fast ship, test ship as part of the Lost Era because thingy flew it. And it's like, oh, because Picard used it wrongly and, you know. But you used it there, so it works. Yeah. The safest bet would be to say, right, Tuvok, Tim Russ, all the Voyager actors are this many years older from Voyager. So we'll place a new TV show that many years after Voyager so that everyone can reprise their role at the organic age, which will be after Picard probably a little bit. And then you form a new show in the Federation, or a new ship that's doing explorations. We like it in some part of the galaxy we've not really been to very often, with some legacy old actors who aren't the main people, but who are important in their own way. And you include more, I would include more alien actors who are going to age better, like Neelix or Worf, because you're hiding so much of their human age with prosthetic non-age. They'll feel more appropriate, you know. I mean, Neelix won't exactly be a hugely, you know, compelling season one, you know, one of the lead characters, but he'll look like Neelix if they match the prosthetic. So he will feel like, wow, Neelix hasn't aged in 5 years. Yeah, no, he hasn't. No shit. Wow, Rom looks like Rom. Yeah, because he's wearing the same makeup piece by basically, you know. Yes, that'd be great.
And on that note, our time is done. We didn't get the
Oh,
PayPal, so that's fine. But thank
it's
you
sad
guys.
because I have the image.
Wow.
It's sad, isn't it?
Next time.
It's really sad. It's pretty good too.
Set it there. Set it to the side on the right there. We'll look at it next time we do one of these. Start off with that.
I'll let you see his reaction. So that's priceless or $0, right?
No.
I'm trying.
Let's get her done.
I'm doing it. Go. Do you get a thing where Explore doesn't update for you unless you got off it and on it again? I've always got to go off the page. It doesn't auto update.
No.
Yeah, it's really annoying. All right, to the right is the full orthos. Doesn't mean it's on the right, but the top view has indeed been refined substantially, detail-wise.
Oh yeah, looks nice. Side views, dog shit. Hate it. Top view or bottom views, what the fuck? And front view, no. So it's no better. Any of these, you're not missing out, guys.
Well, the side view, sorry, feels more like the JJ Beyond prize.
Yeah, the banana strap prize.
Well, the top's beautifully cleaned up.
No.
Bottom is OSS Emperor.
I would just prefer that the struts go straight out from the hull and then up at 90. That would be better than whatever the fuck that is. Anyway. On that note, thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your evening. Join on me tomorrow for 9 p.m. for a look at Mud's Women.
Mm-hmm.
And join us at Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the review of Mud's Women, diving into TOS as we have been doing. So join us for those, and we'll see you then.
TOS!
Until next time, he's Commander Cockings.
He's got a phone.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, guys.